The coronavirus pandemic is giving some inspiration to artists, including a local art photographer. Tina Gutierrez is behind a wearable art portrait project, and she's gotten a little help from a whole lot of friends. And Tina is with us this morning. Good to see you.
It's great to see you. Thanks for having me on and just covering the work.
So I was so intrigued by these photos. They're so entertaining. Tina, you're a fine art photographer. So tell me how coronavirus kind of got your creativity flowing.
Well, like many people, most of my work had been canceled. I couldn't work in my studio anymore, which is where I normally work. I was just sitting around that home thinking, what am I going to do? How am I going to make this work? And so photography gets me out of bed in the morning. Working with other people and connecting to them get me out of the bed in the morning. And so I love it so much. And so I just thought, well, how can people express themselves and connect with each other without, while keeping socially distanced? How can we be safe, but still create art together and still connect? And so I just came up with this idea, like costumes or clothing says 1,000 words, a picture says 1,000 words. And I just started asking people to join me in the public park, and I stayed about 15 feet away, where we all wear masks, and it worked out really beautifully.
And these portraits that you've done, and you've done about 100 of them all around town now, they look like works of art. Tell me a little bit about what went into some of the individual portraits that you did.
Oh, that's a really good question. Well, I chose this background of the park with the foliage because we knew that this corona thing and it still is going to be around for quite some time. So I wanted the background of the foliage to show the change through the seasons. So that was part of it. I mean, a few of them are in different places, but then I just ask people to wear their costumes and come and then just pose them in a very sort of natural kind of way and ask them to really think about how they felt inside and what kinds of things they've either lost or are grieving about or happy about or what things have changed in their life, just to reflect what's going on now.
And I read in Cincinnati magazine, which did a profile on you and included some of your photography as well, that people started calling you and saying, hey, I want to be part of this when they started seeing your pictures on Instagram.
Yes. I've gotten quite a number of people who really felt called to be a part of it, which is really a thrill. And I just love seeing the variety of costumes. No two are anything any close to being alike. So yeah, it's been really fabulous.
What message do you hope to leave people with in these photos?
Well, art will save us. That we hear this over and over again through history, that expressing ourselves in this nonverbal language of art is just a way for us to connect that we can't do in any other way. So it's so important, and I hope that people will just continue to create and I just hope people will continue to create.
Well, I have enjoyed your work so much, Tina, and it's really great to be able to talk to you again and catch up just a little bit. If people want to take a look, where can they find the photos?
They can see them at tinagutierrezphotography.com.
Very good. Be well, Tina. Great to see you.
Thank you so much. Nice to see you too.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.